And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. How is everyone today? Good, I hope. Right. We're all doing good. I'm glad to hear that, ladies and gents, because we, today... Here we go. We are working on some stuff from Railcraft today. Namely, I have finally built my refinery. Now, you guys have seen this refinery's design before, I think. Ignore this. Well, let me show you. These are tanks from open blocks, and that's an XP drain from open blocks. Stand on the XP drain. Ta-da. Just a nice way to keep my XP safe. Alright. So we have our boiler room. You can see I finally finished setting this stuff up last night. Then if we come over here... Yeah. There are 24 coke ovens. All producing charcoal. Okay. That charcoal is sent back... Oh, shit. Shoot. Shoot. That's what I said. I said shoot. Alright. No one heard that. Coal comes back along here and into this barrel. And then I have a feed system that'll go into the boiler, which isn't turned on yet. Because it takes about 128 stacks of charcoal to heat that thing up. Yeah. I'm producing some more coal coke, producing some more charcoal, and hopefully we can turn this thing on. Now, as you all know, this thing also produces creosote oil. But we have no place to store it, so it's going to be just backing up in these coke ovens. We need to fix that, don't we? Yes, we do, in fact. We have to fix it quite promptly and quickly. So, why don't we get back upstairs for a second and see how many of those things I actually have. Not enough to get started yet, but I'm producing some steel downstairs, so it should not be too difficult to get this going. Not too difficult at all. So why don't we start building ourselves a Railcraft tank, starting with our steel tank valves. I need some iron bars and a lever. I should have some iron bars. Do I? Do I already have a lever? No, that's the question. Yes, I do. Alright, so how did that go again? Lever in the middle. There we go. Steel tank valves. And the rest of it I can pretty much make on site, I think. Well, I'm going to need some more glass, I guess. So why don't we run over here, get this thing going. Alright, now let's go outside and let's start working on this, shall we? Now, Railcraft tanks come in two varieties, iron and steel. And we're going with iron because we can, basically. It's just kind of easier that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to be making a 5x5 tank. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I built a pillar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. And, boom. Right there. And just like that, to get some steel tank walls. And the base of this thing has to be made of tank walls. And yes, I'm just building it bit by 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 bit. Now, as you can tell, this is in fact a multi-block. And it's actually pretty effective. I'm kind of building it this way for the style of it. Okay. So now, the max size we can make it... Oops, that's not it. Height's 8. Alright. Now, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Two. There we go. And another for good measure. And we just connect them. Now, iron tanks, or steel tanks in this case, but they're all kind of lumped under the heading of iron tanks. There we go. Jump down here. You can only input liquid through a valve. So let's throw a valve right there. And you can see that this creosote pipe has already connected to it. Okay. I can go like that. And like this. Okay. Now these I could just make of steel tank walls. Alright, and we are now out of steel tank bits. That's fine by me. We can hopefully see that we have some more steel cooked up downstairs in the basement. If not, I'll cut the recording for a minute, wait for that steel to cook up, and I'll rejoin you guys when I have done that. Let's see. How much steel do I have? 6. Not enough for much of anything. Alright, that's fine. Those blast furnaces are kind of slow, but they're the only thing I have in this mod pack that can actually produce steel. Kind of one of those times I miss Greg Tech a little bit. But that'll get me a little more production coming out of here. Let's just craft the last one that's in there, just to get it yanked out. Alright, there we go. 12 of those will not do the trick, but it should buy me some time while I'm waiting for some more steel to cook up. And no, you cannot mix iron and steel tanks. It's either one or the other. Alright, so that goes in. Oops. Ah, so close. Just need a little bit more steel to do this. Alright, so I'm going to come back once we have a little bit more steel and this thing is finished and ready for deployment. Alright, so I'm going to admit that I've diverted some of my steel production because we're going to make some of these. Oh, I need more buckets. Oh my word, this is tearing through my iron. Absolutely tearing through it. Okay, now we can do this. Alright, so we are actually going to make this out of... what's the stuff called? Alright, we're going to make this with a low pressure boiler. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I need to do this first. Right. Oish. Alright, let's go take care of that. And then we can get started on that liquid fuel boiler, because I need an aqueous accumulator. I completely forgot to get one of those. Do I have an extra? Yes. Do I have a machine frame laying around anywhere? I don't think I do. Okay, and I'm going to need a servo. So I need some redstone. Alright. Aqueous accumulator. Machine frame. We can... Alright, fine. Machine frame. Servo. Pair of tin ingots. Which is good, because I have more tin than anything else in this place. Aqueous accumulator. Awesome. And it used my other bucket. Of course it did. I forgot. So much for not blowing through all my iron reserves. I'm not kidding, guys. I have like 3 stacks of iron left in here. Thanks to Railcraft and IC2. The 2 of them together, it's like, nope, nope, nope. You do not have enough iron for anything. What do you mean I don't have enough iron for anything? Yeah, you don't. Don't worry about it, you just don't. It's like, oh, okay. Not enough iron. Got it. Bit of frame lag there. That should not be an issue in a couple weeks, however, guys. That's right. I'm finally getting close to building that new computer I've been talking about since forever ago. I'm wicked psyched. I'm like, yes, I finally get it. Yep, building it myself. I'll say it's a beast. Some of my friends are disagreeing with me. They're saying it's not as powerful as I think it is. But they could just deal with that. $36 low-pressure boilers. Now, why would I be building a liquid fuel firebox? Well, we're producing all this creosote oil, and I don't actually need this much creosote oil. So if you guessed my intention was to run a second boiler on creosote oil, you'd be entirely accurate. Now this thing has a max heat of 500, and this is, I believe, 1,000, so... Oh, look at that. We have run out of wood. Let's go fix that little issue, shall we? I don't yet have a way to get wood automatically over there. But, yeah. I don't yet have it set up to automatically export the wood over there, but we are working on it. We will work on that in a little bit, actually. So let me just show you how I'm doing this right now. Sorry, I heard a weird sound in my headset, and I'm like, what is that? Let's go down to bat mode. Just have a chest over here. That's it. And that feeds all 24 of these things. Awesome. Okay, so let's get out of bat form. And I'll be right back to see if there's any more steel we have produced yet. Alright, so now what we're looking at is some steel tank gauge. 4 and some glass panes. Alright, so let's do this here then. So we have our glass panes. We'll get out our steel plates. Alright, we'll open up a crafting grid here. What was it? It's like that, and then 4 like that. There we go. A little bit more expensive, but allows you to see in. Oops. You're kidding me. Here's what we'll do. We'll put that there. And I'll put this here. And now you can see it's filling up with creosote oil from this pipe. Quite rapidly, in fact. Nice. Oh yeah, and Wayla even shows you what the total capacity of this thing is. So this can store 5,600 buckets. Yup, 5,600 buckets can be stored in this tank. Awesome. And I'm basically going to be using this as a buffer storage method. Let me just check something here. A low pressure running creosote oil. 526 buckets. So I need 526 buckets in here before I can actually start heating up that engine. Heating up those boilers. Same thing with the charcoal. Why are you not? You're disabled. There we go. We're still testing the system. Jesus. It's a lot of creosote in all these tanks, isn't it? So that should all drain out, and we should be all set. So now we have to get that whole thing connected, which is another whole issue. We already have fuel coming over here, but now we need to get fuel coming over here. But I kind of want to wait until we have 526 in that tank before we start pumping buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of crap in here. Yeah, I kind of want to wait a little bit for that. But we're more than halfway there by the looks of it. Alright, so on that case, will be right back. Alright, so I just realized there is something else we can do to work on this, and I'm not entirely certain how well it's going to go. I need to check something. So we're going to look at a firestone. Blocks of redstone, lava cells, or lava buckets, and a cut firestone. 4 diamond picks around a raw firestone. I need a rock crusher. That's a bit much for me. Actually, that's just a little bit much. I can't really afford to do that. So let me check a couple things and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so while that's going on, I think we're going to start working on some more Steve's Carts stuff. Yeah, I just pulled 20 diamonds out of there. You point? Alright, so let's get ourselves a reinforced hull. Is it? Yes, reinforced metal. I need iron, hardened mesh, and refined hardeners. Okay. Now let's see what we have in this chest over here. Got some reinforced metal. Thought I had some hardener. Yes, I do. I do have some hardener. Awesome. Okay. So then... Alright. So I need hardened mesh. So I need 4 more refined hardeners. That was a few more than I wanted to make, but okay. And then let's cook those up in here. And yes, I know you guys have seen this before, but we're going to build a mining machine. And this is actually going to take a few episodes to pull this one off because mining machines, and I'm kind of low on resources, actually. Yeah. So hopefully we can get this thing built and operating properly. Thank you. Alright, so where were we again? Alright, we need the hardened mesh. Then... perfect. And yes, we're going to have to make another set of that, by the way. Which means another set of these hardeners. Alright, there we go. Oh, right. We need 2 reinforced wheels. Oh, now we can make the reinforced hull. Perfect. Okay, so seeing as how this is going to be a mining cart, I think we need to put a drill on it, don't you? Now, we can't even think about making the Galgadorian drill. Iron drill. Hardened drill. I need a basic drill. I didn't want to make 2 of them, darn it. Waste of 3 diamonds. And... let me be right back. Alright, problem solved. I actually undid that because I don't want to have to go mining again before I do this, basically. Alright, so let's take this over to the cart assembler. Put the hull in. Put the tool on. But we're not done yet. We need an engine, right? Let me see what modules are available in Steve's carts. Steve's Carts Wiki. I want to see modules. Attachments, cage, fertilizer, hydrator. Liquid cleaner, milker. No. I'm going to need one of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. Does it have anything that can suck up liquids? Need one of these. Maybe one of those. Ah, liquid cleaner. There we go. Okay, so the first thing I want to work on here... Okay. The first thing we need is a chunk loader. Right? Okay. So, we need a chunk loader. That's awesome. I'm going to need some PCBs. Just some iron and gold and redstone. I think it's just 2 simple PCBs. Okay. Then I need... Oh, no, because I need a more advanced one, too. What am I low on now? Iron. Jeez. Come here, more iron. We need more iron. We always need more iron. Okay, so we have our advanced PCB. I need 2 more bits of reinforced metal. Didn't I have some smelting down back there? I had some more hardeners. Alright, let's go here. Here. Oh, okay. And also, I think I'm going to need some more of these. Maybe 2 will do me, I don't know. Yeah, Steve's carts is expensive, but awesome. Basically, expensive, but awesome. Don't leave home without it, guys. Okay. So, that, oops, that, please. And then that, like that. We'll just smelt down the stabilized metal. Crafting with Caesarian, ain't it fun? Guess what the next episode's going to be? Building the rest of this cart and then waiting for like a day and a half. Yeah. Magic. One of my remaining ender pearls. And I should be able to get the chunk load. Chunk loader. Awesome. Okay. So now the chunk loader's done. We need a height controller. Okay. This one actually isn't too bad, believe it or not. We just need to pull it up here. Height. I need a compass. I need a simple PCB. And I get myself a height controller. Awesome. Okay, height controller goes away. Now I need liquid sensors. Not too bad, I guess. Because liquid sensors. What am I low on now? Iron again? Okay. I'm really torching through my iron supplies. Oops. Oh, and redstone. But redstone I have a fair bit of. I'm not too worried about it, actually. Liquid sensors. Okay, got 2 liquid sensors. Redstone, advanced PCB, iron, diamond. And now I need a bucket and a bucket. Alright. Thankfully, we can all get that downstairs really easy. Like, all I have to do is go yoink. And yoink. There we go. Alrighty then. And I think we're coming up on the point for the episode to end for the day. So let me just make this thing. Alright, we have our liquid sensors now. I am, in the meantime, going to clean out my inventory and see if I have any iron laying around anywhere. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Kasarian. I hope you enjoyed the episode, scattered as it was. Next time, we will continue building our Steve's Carts mining machine and get that set up. So, thank you for watching. This has been Mr. Kasarian. If you liked the video, throw me a like, a comment, or even a subscription. As always, happy mining.